everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a little bit more fun than my video that I filmed previously. That's a little bit more deep and in-depth and sad and happy and all the emotions everywhere. I got my mini controversy palette that I ordered because literally I tried for 4 hours to get on the website and it already crashed at like 11:58 when I went on there. So by the time I got back on there, the only things that I could get were the mini controversy palette and one of the liquid lips. So I'm actually going to show you guys how it applies today, and we'll see if there's a hair in my palette and everything. So that's why I got no makeup on, so let's get started. So I ended up getting the shade I Gotta Go, and literally, you guys, it smells like legit root beer, which I found so weird because Jeffrey always says, like, I don't like scented things, so I was, like, kind of surprised that he, like, let Shane do, like, his scented lip stuff, but kind of not. So this is my mini controversy palette. I like how reflective it is. I have dipped into it already, but this is what it looks like. And I honestly, like, I am living for this color, Diet Root Beer, and My Apology, because I like doing more of the fall colors and burgundy colors on my eyes. So I've just been living for those colors. I haven't tried any other ones other than these 3. So maybe I'll try and do a different look today with this entire palette. But the only thing that I have a problem with is with this entire palette, like with, you know, these colors and this color, I feel like it's hard to make a look, I guess, because you don't have very many purples in here. You know, you have, that's a light pink and that's a purple, but other than that, like, you don't really have as many, whereas the blue, it's almost like laid out for you as 3 steps. So that's just my opinion, but I love the palette setup. I love how they have both of their symbols on the side and they have a mirror. I think that's pretty cool. But as you can see, I have no makeup on, so I'm actually going to go off camera and put on my foundation and my primer and all my powder and everything like that, and then I'll come back since we are, like, kind of reviewing the mini controversy palette today. So alright guys, now that I have my full face done with my foundation, setting powder, everything, I think what I'm going to do for you guys first is I'm actually going to swatch this. I'm actually going to swatch this so that people can see, like, what the colors are. And I'm kind of not that great at swatching, so bear with me. But I hope I get it right. Are you kidding me? Like, I literally, like, I suck at swatching, to be honest. So this one is Flat Earth. It's like a light blue pink. I mean, light blue pink. I can't talk. It's a light blue, so that's Flat Earth. Right here we have Cry on My Couch, which you can't really see it that well because it's like my skin tone. Next we have, that's like a really creamy formula. Next we have My Boyfriend's Purse. I feel like you guys can't see this that well. Oh my god. So next we have My Boyfriend's Purse. Next we have Controversy, which is right there. It's so good. Diet Root Beer. Next we have My Apology. This one is Exposed. This one is Canceled on the end right here. Last but not least, we have The Simulation. I'm dying. Now, I do want to say, just so you guys know, Controversy right here on my arm, it is, I don't know how to, like, flip my arm because my skin keeps, like, going away, see? It is a little, like, streaky, if you can see that, which that doesn't always tell you how it's going to perform, because things are different once you know, use a brush and stuff like that. But be warned, like, these are pressed pigments, I believe. I want to say they're pressed pigments. I probably saw it on the box. I believe these are pressed pigments, though, so with pressed pigments, they can actually, like, stain your eye for a little bit. So what I do when I use pressed pigments, is I try and put on, like, more primer, because then it almost, like, soaks into more or less the primer than your skin, so See, like, just for example, oh my god, I literally can't do this. Just for example, that's my arm right now. So they're definitely pressed pigments. They do stain. So just keep that in mind if you have like an event that you're going to or something like that. The next day when you're doing your makeup, keep in mind that you might not want to use the craziest color in the world, because I have had it like soak through the primer, but there's only so much you can do with a pressed pigment and like not having it stain your eyes. So first I'm going to go in with my eye primer, and it's actually from Mary Kay, because my Urban Decay one was starting to dry up. I don't know if that's happened to anybody else, but I just feel like it dries down so fast that it's like hard to use sometimes. So I'm actually using my Mary Kay one. It looks like that. And as you can see, my tube is like pretty close to empty, so I'm gonna have to get some more soon. But it'll work for now. I like this stuff because it doesn't dry down too fast, but it gets kind of like tacky, and it works really well in my opinion. So I think what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go in with Crying on My Couch all over my lid. So I'm just going to take my JS5 brush from Jeffree's collection with first brush collection with Morphe. I'm going to tap that off. Whoa, did you see that? That was a lot. And I'm just going to go in all over my lid. Oh my god, there's like... If you don't mind fallout, like, by all means, this palette's great. But if you mind fallout, look at all of that. That's just from me going like this and going in like that. There's that much fallout. So if you're a person that doesn't like fallout, then this palette probably would not be for you. Just my suggestion. And we'll probably use this later to fade out colors too, because that's one other technique that I've learned recently. That lighter colors work very well for like fading out and stuff like that. So I think what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take this brush. I'm going to go in with My Apology right there, and I'm just going to put it on this part of my lid right here. I love this color so much. That one doesn't really have as much fallout. So some colors in this palette have a lot of fallout, some have none. I think it just really depends on the formula that they've used for the different colors. Okay, I feel like I went a little intense on that, but that's okay. So, and that was with my JS6 brush. Next, I think I'm going to use this brush. They're called Best Taupe. I actually got them on Amazon. They work fine. I'm going to go in with my favorite shade, Diet Root Beer. Now this one has fallout too, right there. If you can see that. I don't know if you can see that. But that one has fallout too, just from me going like this. So, again, if you're not a fallout person, probably not the palette for you. And I'm going to go like this. See, like other beauty gurus, when they start doing their makeup, like this all looks bomb and everything like that, and I just like start doing my makeup and I'm like, wow, this looks actually like crap. And then I, like by the end product, it looks good, but, ugh. Also, sometimes there's like so much pressure when you're doing this in front of a camera, and like people don't realize it. So like when I mess up in front of the camera, I'm like, God, I'm actually not good at makeup at all, and I started like insulting myself. But I don't know. If there's any other YouTubers watching this, like please comment and tell me like if you guys feel like that at all. Okay, that looks fine for now. And then I'll show you guys like how there's like an intense line here. I'll show you guys how I fade that out. And then I'm actually going to go in with this brush. It's another Best Taupe brush. I'm going to go into my boyfriend's purse right here. And I'm just going to put that, and that one's got a lot of fallout too, in the inner corner right here. This one, when I first used it, I had some issues with it showing up, like in my opinion. This one is one of those shadows that if you really want a shine from it, like a nice bold shine from it, you really have to spray it with like Fix Plus or something like that, or whatever setting spray you use. Because this one's more of a sheen color, which isn't a bad thing. It's just that sometimes when people tap into palettes, they expect every color to be, you know, super, super pigmented. And like, this is another example of like performing well, because this one swatched really well, but you can't really see much shimmer in it right now. So I think what I'm gonna do is I am going to wet it with some setting spray, and then just kind of like wave it off a little bit, and then go on top of what I just laid down with that color. See, that's more, it's got more shine to it now. See that compared to that, big difference. I'm gonna do that again. And then I'm going to do that technique I was talking about before. So I'm gonna take my JS5 brush again, and I usually do this with a bigger, fluffier brush because it just works better for taking a lighter color and spreading it all around. Like, it doesn't make it so intense. So we're gonna go like this. As you can see, and then it's got more of a faded look there. And then I have to brush my eyebrows. I don't know if anybody else has this issue, but I have real long eyebrows, so I have to actually like brush them down like that to actually like make them have their shape. Okay, and now that I'm done with that, see, it kind of looks like that right now, which you might be thinking, Carrie, that literally looks like trash, but it'll get better, I promise. So then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to actually take this brush, it's a Victoria's Secret brush, and I'm gonna take My Apology again, like that, and then I'm actually gonna spray it with some setting spray. Let it dry a little bit, and then I'm actually gonna go on my under eye. That is pigment. Holy crap. Like, look at this. Whoops. Look at that. That is pigment. Same thing with this though too, like, you don't want this to look like a straight line either. So I usually take a more precise brush like this, and I start with that, and then I'll take a brush like this one, and I'll kind of go like this and brush it out a little bit more, so it's not so intense. Like that. Perfect, I love that. We're gonna do it again on the other eye. Big surprise. That looks a lot better. And then I'm gonna take this again, the Crying on My Couch. Buff this out. Because then it does give it a little bit of a darker shadow, but at the same time, kind of evens it out. And then I usually honestly take my brushes and go like this, try and get all that out. If I want to do a different color under my eye again, just because this one works so good. Yep, pressed pigments. There you go. And then I'm going to go into, I think, my boyfriend's purse. I was so hyped for this collection, honestly. And I couldn't even get on the website. And it really, really sucked because I wanted the Controversy palette really bad. And yeah, that was not a thing. So, and there were people that I talked to in my city too that like, they had the pages open on multiple computers, like ready for the launch. And then they went to click add to cart and it started saying like error, error, error. And then it literally like marked it as sold out. So yeah, that was great. So this is what it looks like as of right now. I think it looks okay. So now I'm actually going to use some setting spray and I'm going to set it. Take my brushes off of here. I would recommend getting, if you don't know what setting spray to use, I would recommend getting any Morphe setting mist because it is awesome. It doesn't leave your face like dripping, because I've had some setting sprays where you spray your face and then you can like slowly feel the makeup dripping. No, it just sets it so nice. And this is the Morphe Extra Freestar one. So this one smells like Starberry. But their normal one doesn't actually have a scent, and it's only like $16, which is not bad at all. Okay. And then I get the Morphe felt tip liner. Their liners are like $12 and they last a while. I think I had my last one for probably like 6 months or something like that. Okay, I did a little bit of a wing liner with these looks where I like bring them all the way out and like up to the arches where my eyebrows are. I really try and not to bring my eyeliner all the way out to the end because you want to make it more of like a smoky eye look. So there's that. There's 2 different mascaras. This is what I do when my mascaras are starting to run out. I use like 2 different ones. Like I use one that I don't really like and then I use another one that's kind of running out, but I love the brush. So like for example, I hate this e.l.f. 3-in-1 mascara because it makes my eyelashes literally like stick together, like the top and bottom, even when it dries. So I put this one on first. And then I'll take this one, the Damn Girl, because this one's kind of running out, drying out, and I'll go over it. And my eyelashes look 10 times better. Okay, and now that I've got my mascara done and everything, now I'm going to try on the liquid lip. This I actually haven't put on my whole lips yet, but like I said earlier, it smells like root beer. And that's awesome. And I think it would look pretty good with this look, so we're gonna see how it works. I feel like this would look really cute with like a darker lip liner under it. And just a warning, this is like a matte, this is a matte finish, so it will dry out your lips. As you can see, my lips are dried out and stuff like that. But overall, I like what I got from this collection. A lot of people are saying that there was hair in their palettes and stuff like that, Mini Controversy and the Controversy palette, and there's no hairs in mine that I can see right now. So I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Keep in mind, if you did get this, this is a pressed pigment, so it, like I said, it can stain. Exhibit A, my hand, and Exhibit B, you can't even see my arm, but Exhibit B, my arm. So keep that in mind when you're putting it on. But I hope you guys like this video. If you did, please give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, turn your post notifications on, and let me know what you thought of this. And then if you guys got the Controversy palette, the Mini Controversy palette, anything from the collection, let me know what you thought of it, because I'm definitely getting the big palette when it restocks. Alright, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. See you later, bye.